We are going to continue the process of doing a little bit of demolition still on the boat, and I just want to talk about that and kind of show before. This is the outside of our head, and this head is one of the primary reasons that we bought this boat. For its size, we think the head is pretty nice. It has two nice towel rods in the door. We do have a few complaints about the head that we don't like. If you're going to truly live or spend a lot of time on a boat, I have never seen somebody build a house and put wood paneling all through their shower. And I have had a woodworking business, and water and wood don't do well together. However, I have got some ideas on what I am thinking of doing in this head to protect the wood, and that is, we have done epoxy countertops in our house before, multiple times, and in a couple different houses that I built. And so we are going to remove all of these wood panels and stuff. The other thing is we are considering removing all this vinyl. My wife does not like it. I don't like carpet on my bathroom ceiling either. I actually don't like carpet really anywhere throughout this boat, but that is, carpeting is such a big project. I do not know that if we're going to tackle that. So first of all, we'll do the bathroom, see how that goes before we consider other things. But this boat, I personally want to have very close to completed by the end of April, and this is the first week of April right now. So you can see all of this here woodwork. We plan to remove it. This here little cubby hole right here, there again, if you have shelves in your shower like that, that just looks like a place for water to puddle up. And same way down there. So there's a high possibility that this here unit right here is going to completely go away. I don't know if we will maybe put some different shelves there. It is a great spot for that, but there again, the water needs to be able to drain away, and ideally you don't have places like this where water can run out of the shower. You want everything to drain down in and out of the boat. And then the other thing maybe I'll try to show here, this is a very spacious one-person bathroom in my opinion, but it's snug. This door is designed to open out, so any water running down this door doesn't really, even though there is a rubber seal around the door, which is great, still any water running down this door when you're showering and you turn it off, you open up, it's going to be dripping all over out there, which is, it's just fiberglass. But I'm a little bit particular and prefer to have things dry. So there is a possibility that even with all my work, we'll wind up with some sort of a little shower curtain that can cover up the door. So see how things go. Again, looking through the boat, everything is kind of in shambles in a little bit. We are redoing the bimini. We have bought a new mattress that we are going to custom cut and fit into the bed. It's just going to be a big, huge, I think it's only like 10-inch memory foam style or foam mattress setup. Removing all of the cushions off of the original, and a lot of the panels have plastic backer. So we're going to keep those plastic backers for a base. And there's plexiglass black backers on the fabric sides. We're going to see if we can modify those to just be sanded up, kind of made a little bit nice, and see if that will gain us a couple inches all the way around to just make this bed as big and as spacious as we can make it, and still have a little bit of storage over on the sides. So anyway,
look at all the deluge from the day's work. What a mess. Goodness, I've tried this 3 times. Filming is so hard. It's not really what I want to do with my life, but anyway. I want to tell you what we're doing here. I told Bruce that it was super important to me to have a bed and a shower if I'm going to live on a boat. So we are taking all of the cushions out of the V-berth and trying to get down to where we are. We just have this white kind of plexa board as our base, and we ordered a mattress that we're going to cut to the right shape and cover. So that way the bed is much more, it doesn't bring it up too high. So it's just like it'd be more spacious in there for us to have more of a normal area. But it is a V-berth. I want a walk around bed so bad, but that's not possible in our tiny little boat. So anyway, we're stuck with this, and hopefully we can get our little V-berth nice and get the shower running where we have a nice hot shower, and I will just it'll just be perfect for me. I'll feel like I'm, kind of a princess. Anyway, really, I just like creature comforts.
We are going to try to remove all these wall panels and everything of this bathroom here. See how that goes today. Yeah, hopefully they all pop out. The reason I want to remove those panels is when you're doing epoxy, it simply wants to level and has a tendency to run if you try to put it on a vertical surface, and we need these panels all to be horizontal. The door, of course, that's on hinges, that's easy to come off, but the other panels here may be a little bit involved. We will see how that goes. Okay, so sometimes to make things better, they first have to look a lot worse. So this is the head / bathroom in our boat. All the panels, planning on epoxy them. We don't know whether we will paint these walls, but that's likely what we're going to do. Our dream would be to remove all of the carpet that is on the ceiling and walls throughout this whole boat, contemplating how big of a project we want to dig into, because we need to be out on the water ideally sooner rather than later. But we have a few weeks here that we could work at things, but quite a bit of stuff we would like to do. But for anybody who wants to see what a Ranger Tug looks like with all of the panels out, here is an opportunity. And this is the construction and stuff behind the scenes in a Ranger Tug. Definitely interesting ways of screwing things together, and yeah, works quite well. And I will likely be putting everything back kind of how it was built, but I was pretty happy with the engineering of it and everything. How, yeah, if I was careful, everything basically screwed apart and I didn't have to break things apart. So that was really nice, because basically I can redo this area with the materials that came with the boat, and kind of hopefully we can wind up with a bathroom that is very, very functional, that we can truly have a wet head and not have water running down the walls into nooks and crannies that we do not want it to go to. For example, any water that would have ran down in this corner of the shower, right where the shower controls are, that would have ran right into the engine bilge. And I am a little particular in that I know bilges are designed to hold water, but I don't like water routinely being able to just wander around in my boat. I like a dry boat on the inside as much as I can possibly make it. Literally this morning, I pulled this head bathroom apart on the Ranger Tug, and my wife took a look at it and got so excited that she went ahead and decided she wanted to sand the walls and put a coat of paint on and see what we thought of that. And this is just the first year. I guess she did 2 coats of paint to make it look like this. A third one might make it even look better. So yeah, one day. Literally I started this morning. So quite the transformation. Not too disappointed about it. Doesn't look like real nice high-end finish, but it does look fresh, a little bit brighter, and we think it's going to be great. Thank you so much for watching, and go ahead and like and subscribe to the video if you want to continue watching updates,